Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are taking a look at The Witcher 3 on both Xbox Series S and PlayStation 5. So, the Xbox Series S version is on the bottom. This PlayStation 5 version is on the top. Now, both of these games have a little bit different save file. The Xbox Series S version is clearly a lot more, so I'm trying to keep these about as same as possible. I'm just going to walk the same route that I did, kind of looking at things. So, what sparked this is one of my subscribers was asking me about the quality of the image. Now, both of these are both set to the same thing, but in order to get the same image, kind of, because I recorded the other video with the Series S without any sound and stuff. So basically, is what we're looking at is like color reproduction and everything else. So there's something weird going on with the trees on the PlayStation 5 version. They look like they're billboards, like little flat billboards, and they don't really start looking that great until you get closer to them. So that is kind of weird. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of a big deal. Like, it really does stand out more than it does on the Series S version for sure. Which is kind of weird, Oh, I'm kind of going off a little ways. So when I was on that one there, I kind of had to stop over here for a second. So we'll just kind of stop, and then we'll get walking again. So, all right. I'm trying to line these up the best I can so that you can have the most accurate thing. Both of them are set at the same time of day. Now, this one here might be a little bit different on this part, but it's not really too bad. I mean, the Xbox Series S, in my opinion, does have a better color gamut than the PlayStation 5 does. And that's on a lot of games. On a lot of games, I feel like the Xbox just has a better way of making the colors look. Like this, it doesn't look washed out. And the funny thing is this here is running 4K checkerboard on the PlayStation 5, and it is running at, like 900p on Xbox One S or Xbox Series S, because it is actually running the Xbox One S version. So yeah, that one is pretty interesting, to say the least. So yeah, I was just walking down this path. There was like a couple times where on the Series S version it was kind of running a little bit, but I mean, this should give you a pretty good idea of what's going on this game for the most part. Now, when I got over to here, I stopped at this tree, kind of turned the camera up there. Now, they are both running at 30 frames a second, so that's kind of the same between both of them. I feel like the Xbox series, the Xbox version just kind of looks a little better for the most part. Like, this one looks all right, but for some reason it's like all the vegetation on here just looks like flat billboards, and it's weird. This is my first time actually trying to line up a video perfectly, side by side. So I'm trying to keep this at about 5 minutes, but I figured I could talk during the PlayStation showing. As you can see, the Xbox version has what appears to be better looking textures, and that's because of the 16x anastrophic filtering that's built right into that console. So that is pretty freaking sweet. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I was actually stunned when I turned both of these on and I was looking at this and I was like, wow, man. The Series S version actually looks a little bit better. Now, because I'm playing both of these on the 1440p monitor, it is actually whatchamacallit, it's a little bit better on both of these. So, all right, so my 5 minutes is almost up. So basically everything looks, I don't know, I feel like the Xbox Series S version just happens to look a little bit better. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.